Welcome, and thank you for choosing the Drive to Vilbus Healthcare sit-to-stand patient lift with either a power or manual base. This video demonstrates assembly of a manual base model lift. We'll start with a few safety tips and an overview of the lift parts, and finish with the assembly steps. Safety is of primary importance. Review all warnings and cautions in the manual and watch this video in its entirety. Be sure you understand the instructions before proceeding. Only qualified personnel are permitted to assemble, install, and service this patient lift. Be sure to unpack and assemble the lift in an area with sufficient room to work and away from residents and traffic flow to avoid creating a trip hazard. It may be necessary for 2 or more people to help move the carton. Use caution during assembly. Be aware of lifting hazards and always follow safety practices. First, verify you receive the correct model and inspect the carton and lift for shipping damage. If damage is found, do not use the lift. Contact Drive for further instructions. For lift assembly, you will need a Phillips head screwdriver, an adjustable wrench, and Allen wrenches including numbers 4, 8, 3/16, and 7/32. Begin with the carton flat on the floor and remove the top half of the carton. Take all lift parts out of the carton and carefully remove the packing materials from each item. Place parts on the floor gently to protect the finish from damage. Check to be sure you have all the assembly parts: base, mast, boom, footplate, knee pad and strap, battery and control box, handset, hardware package, and leg operations handle for manual base lifts only. Place the base in the center of the assembly area and apply the rear brakes. If you have a power base lift, first attach the connectors inside the mast and receiver. Be careful to keep your fingers away from the end of the mast during installation. Gently slide the mast over the base receiver. Use 4 of the 5/16 inch 18 by 5/8 inch socket sunk screws to secure the mast to the base, inserting 2 screws into each side. The base to mast set screw will be installed later. Next, we'll attach the boom to the mast. First, place 1 large nylon washer on each side of the boom end and fit the boom end into the slotted mast top, ensuring both washers stay seated. Secure the boom to the mast with the 1/2 inch 13 by 1 3/4 inch socket cup head screw and 2 washers, and then apply the hex lock nut. Connect the lifting actuator from the mast to the boom using the 3/8 inch 16 by 2 1/4 inch socket cup head screw and washers, followed by the hex lock nut. Use a wrench to tighten the hex lock nut boom to mast connection and lifting actuator to boom connection. Once tightened, apply a nut cap to each lock nut. Now we'll install the control box onto the mast. Align the tabs on the control box to the mounting bracket on the mast and slide down until it clicks into place. Secure the control box with the 2 M4 by 10 Phillips pan head screws. Next is cable connection. Manual base model lifts have 2 cables, and power base model lifts have 3 cables that will be inserted into the sockets on the bottom of the control box. First, plug the main actuator cable into the center socket. Next, the handset cable should be plugged into the right side socket. For power base model lifts, the leg adjustment actuator cable should be plugged into the left side socket. Insert the battery into the control box, ensuring the battery latch is fully engaged, and click into place. For manual base model lifts, the next assembly step is connection of the leg operations handle. Slide the handle over the post on the lift base by the leg operations shroud and install the 1/4 inch 20 by 1/2 inch socket cup head screw to secure connection to the base. Now locate one of the 5/16 inch 18 by 1 inch socket flat end lock screws and use it as final connection of the mast to the base by inserting it into the base set screw well above the leg operations shroud. The final 2 assembly steps are footplate and adjustable knee pad attachment. To attach the footplate to the base, simply ensure the posts are fully seated into the hooks on both sides of the base. The knee pad receiver on the mast consists of 3 or 4 posts on each side that allow for height adjustments. Place the knee pad hooks over the posts at the preferred height and ensure each hook fully seats onto a post. Attach the knee strap to the knee pad by placing the grommets onto the posts on each side. Check to be sure that all connections are securely tightened, and the lift operates satisfactorily. To prolong battery life and ensure proper function, please be sure to charge the battery for 24 hours prior to first use. Thank you for taking the time to learn about the Drive DeVilbiss Healthcare Sit-to-Stand Patient Lift Assembly.